This is Crypto Andy. I wanted to cover what the opportunities that are available to you today are. And they may not seem like there are any, but there is. So, title of my video, How to Play a Cryptocurrency Sell-Off. FTX may be insolvent is what the title is supposed to be. I'll fix that later. Basically, the idea is that with every sell-off, is a massive opportunity for profit if things work out. That when a bank sells off and people are foreclosed upon and things like that, businesses close, the actual wealth is not lost, right? So it's based on that. Wealth is not lost, it's transferred. So the things that FTX has done over the years, the network that they built, the benefits to the crypto community, those things aren't lost. They're just being transferred, in this case, to Binance. If Binance, bails out FTX, Binance will be like a Goliath exchange, which is a form of centralization, which is not good. But FTX isn't lost; it's transferred. So that's number one. The business is not lost; it's transferred. Point number two: how do you profit from that? You can profit from that by taking huge risks. So, to show you what I mean by that, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with FTX token currently being shown. I hope you guys can see that. This is KuCoin, which is one of the exchanges that you can buy FTX on right now. Ticker symbol FTT. I believe on Binance you can also do this. So not every exchange has this available to you, right? But you can do it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys here, just give me 1 second, bear with me for 1 second. Okay. Is I'm going to just show you the timeline of events. I got on the 1 minute chart. Let me go ahead to trading view. I think trading view is a little clearer. So this is trading view. I'm on the 1 minute or 5 minute chart on trading view. Just going to make some adjustments here. As we can see, the sell-off started here on November the 8th. And I'm just gonna base everything based on the news of based on price action from the charts. So the sell-off started here. I'm gonna use my ruler. And the first big wave down was a 30% down. 30% down to this. And this makes a W bottom, roughly speaking, and then boom. So you could have made profit here. And I personally got involved towards the bottom here. I made a bid right around 625 as a local top. So piece of advice: never buy during a breakout. Only buy in the moments where it's very down. And on the chart, we can see, right, this green zone is the RSI. It means you should buy. The relative strength is very low. Back to this chart. So how do you profit from this terrible price action starting on November 8th? It recovered here a couple hours later. And then around this time is when Binance, when the CEO of Binance, CZ, said that he was putting a letter of intent that he's going to bail out FTX and FTX Global, to be specific, not FTX US. And you see that things started to stabilize. And so my thinking was, okay, I can do intraday trading at these points. And these are maybe like, what, 15%, 8% variances. So from this bottom at 322, we see, all right, that is not helpful. All right, so here, roughly 30% up if you can nail the bottom. So I went ahead and did one big order here, and I shouldn't have done that. What I should have done, I should have made an order, broken it up into thirds, 33% here. And you can easily do this with price levels, right? I'm going to show you exactly what I did. 33% there, or horizontal. Let me do horizontal ray. 33% there, another 33%, another third here, and then another third way down, right? And you can ignore this line for now. So here, there's another one in the middle, another one there, another one there. You would have averaged around, 480, 490. And if you had, you would have been a lot closer to the top, right? But what became apparent to me is that even if you did that, even if you bought here at 325, it's just breaking down. So you have to just acknowledge that this is still breaking down. It hasn't stopped. So you have to nail the bottom, right? That's point number 2. Can you nail the bottom? And that becomes really hard to do. When Luna collapsed, the bottom was like 1 cent, right? It was the mathematical bottom of it being just one tiny little sliver above zero. And if you spent, I don't know, $1,000 when it was around zero, and in like a matter of hours, it would have been $1 million the next day. If you had waited till yesterday, from the day it collapsed to that point, like 2-3 months, would have been tens of millions of dollars. So that's the opportunity. If you can nail the bottom, you can make lots of money. So the third thing is you have to have things work out in your favor, right? Binance has to be owned by FTX, has to be bailed out by Binance. So this opportunity is really high risk. The price went from like $24 to $14 to now like $2.30 in a matter of 2 days. But that's the opportunity. If you can get in towards the bottom, even like me, my average is probably somewhere around $5, $30 average. If Binance bails them out and the price goes back up to $24, let's say $20, right? That's a 4x move. So if things work out in a month's time, I should have 5x or 4x. If I go bonkers and if I see the price go under like 50 cents, then I'm going to make another purchase. So you guys hearing this for the first time, you can make a lot of money by buying now, waiting till the price is 50 cents. And I have been looking at the KuCoin order book for the better part of a day now, since early in the morning. I didn't sleep this whole night because I just couldn't bear this is the live order book on KuCoin, and we see the prices here. Currently $2.47. It's really hard to nail the local bottoms and local tops. You'll probably lose money like I did. But if you're involved and you don't sell off, if Binance bails out FTX, you'll make a lot of money. So if you at $2.50, if it go $2.40, let's say, if it goes up to $24, that's a 10x move, right? So you got to ask yourself, does Binance want FTX? I think they do want FTX, because they want that sort of monopolistic ability. They're already the biggest exchange, but if they buy FTX, they're like the McDonald's of the hamburger industry. So I definitely think they want FTX. If FTX is not bailed out, FTX Global, then there'll be a lot of problems with cryptocurrencies. They've been crashing. As we all know, they've been crashing hard all day. The RSI on most cryptocurrencies is abysmal. Let's go to Live Coin Watch, another resource that I recommend you guys. Do I got it pulled up? Oh, let's just check the Bitcoin price right next door. Bitcoin price is at 1641. I think it was at like $2,100, $2,200 like 2 days ago. And so it's dropped like, $8,000 in a 2 days. So it's definitely got hit. Most cryptocurrencies have been hit similar to that. But that's the opportunity. The opportunity is, can you take the risk? Can you buy it and wait for the dust to settle? The fact that FTX US is not for sale, to me, I'm taking that to mean an indication that FTX can survive as an exchange, even if the global side of it goes under. If the US side can remain, if the X token can be alive, right? If it can survive this onslaught, this sell-off, this insolvency, then you can profit to 5x, to 10x if you buy it at 50 cents, 20x. If you buy it at 5 cents, you're talking 500x. I mean, the potential gains are humongous, but if it goes insolvent totally, then it could possibly go to zero. But I just don't think that is likely. I think FTX is just so connected, and Sam Bankman-Fried and those guys, they're in a big problem right now. They're in a pickle. They overextended themselves. They had a lot of high value purchases this year. The guy had like $10 billion valuation. Now I'm hearing he's down to $1 billion, possibly. I don't know what Sam Bankman-Fried is worth now, but it's definitely not. He's not having a good day. But this is the opportunity, right? The opportunity is in the sell, and it's true for Bitcoin too. It's true for all the other cryptocurrencies. Solana is way down. All those cryptocurrencies, you can buy and do similar things, but they're just not going to be at the level of FTX. When Luna crashed, I did end up making a good return on that, like 80%, 10%, and I did it very conservatively. And if I would have sold early, it would have made more. Would have been like, um, you know, like 2x. So those are the three things that you need to do. You need to have a collapsing FTX. You need to take the risk and buy it at the bottom right now, or under 50 cents would be the most ideal. Under 10 cents, even better if it gets that low. And Binance has to bail it out, and you'll make a lot of money. That was true for Luna. People who bought Luna at around a penny made fortunes. And I believe they did that on Binance, if I recall. Binance, you can buy FTX. KuCoin, you can buy an FTX. You can't buy it on Kraken. I looked on Kraken. I don't know how Coinbase is looking. So if you're willing to take a chance, I don't suggest you bet the farm on it. And I don't suggest you put everything on it. But if I had put everything on Luna, I would have that would have been a good decision, right? But I didn't do that. So take the risk, but a calculated one. If you really need money right now, if you want to go for broke, if you're, balls to the wall, hardcore rock guy, you want to do it. You want to make money before the year is out. This is the last big opportunity you're going to have to make explosive gains. I'm guessing before the year is out. So if Binance in the next month, in the next couple of weeks, if they come out with just like a tweet, yes, the investigation is going well, the due diligence is going well, you'll see the price go up $10 easily, $5 easily, right? You could sell at that point. If you buy it today, you could sell off the news of that if it works out that way. So this is, like I said, this is not for the faint of heart. This is for the gambler. This is for the contrarian, while everyone is freaking out and trying to liquidate. You're going to go into the belly of the beast and see what you can get. And this is probably going to be the last good opportunity of the year. And a lot more is writing than just the FTX price, because if FTX doesn't survive than the regulations in the United States that are currently ongoing. They're going to have a lot more ammunition to say, look at what happened with FTX. We need more control into cryptocurrency that we otherwise would have, right? Because look at what they do. Look at how they manage themselves. They manage themselves badly. I mean, I would say look at the U.S. inflation and tell me that the people in charge are doing that good. I think they're doing their best. I think Sam McFreen is doing their best. No one could have predicted this. I think it was an issue due to over leverage in the system. I think it was a tweet by Michael Burry. If you don't understand the leverage in an economy, you understand nothing. And because of Alameda going down, because of the purchases that were done by Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX Ventures earlier in the year, they find themselves in this position where now they need a bailout by Binance. And the ramifications of them going insolvent, then going under, are really negative for years to come. It sets a precedent at a time when regulations are being rolled out. So there's a lot on the line. There's a lot of opportunity too. Those things come hand in hand. And I do recommend that you guys, don't bet the farm on this, but $1,000, a couple $1,000, something that if you lost, you would be okay with losing for the potential upside, which is a 5x, a 10x. And if they survive and they go into 2024, into the next bull run, possibly, barring some, global meltdown, you'll probably make even more money if you can wait longer. Probably, I think it's going to work out. I don't think that FTX is going under. That's why I bought FTX in the first place, because I do think that. I think I'm willing to bet that they survive this. It's going to be horrible. Luna survived. What happened to Luna? Luna blockchain didn't die off, right? It became Luna Classic. Came out with a new blockchain. So if Luna can survive, FTX can survive, right? That's my base. It's like freaking Luna can do it. FTX can do it, and they can probably do it easier. I think that FTX is a very insider sort of coin, very connected exchange. They're one of the biggest. Binance definitely wants it, but they could fail. I'm willing to roll that dice. And I think that you should make your own conclusion. This is not financial advice. Please don't hold me accountable to this. I'm doing this. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. This is a decision that I took. But you have to come to your own decision. And I think that this is going to be the last good opportunity of the year to really make massive gains. I just wanted to get on with you guys and let you know that this is not the horrible sell-off that it looks like. I lost money during the Celsius meltdown. I lost a couple $1,000 worth of my investment. Luckily, it was a very small, very measured investment because I didn't want to be extended into Celsius. And that was the right decision. I remember thinking maybe I should put everything, all my Bitcoin, all my Matic, all the coins that you can make returns on. And then I was like, no, that it's just so volatile. You can try to have like a trader can try to cut his losses in cryptocurrency, but they can't do it. A 20% down move happens all the time. I mean, most stop losses are around 8%, 15%, right? For most traders. And so to do that in cryptocurrency is a guaranteed loss. You can't do that. And so taking profit is more important than anything, right? And having that stomach for volatility, like Kevin O'Reilly says, you must have a stomach for volatility or you won't succeed. I just wanted to reframe the events of the last 2 days. I've been looking at KuCoin order book nonstop for like the last 2 days. I get up, I go do something, I look it up on my phone, I get on the computer, oh my God, what's the price right now? Playing it on local bottoms and local tops, trying to make between 8 and 25% didn't work out for me. I could have done better, could have had lower price, but just because you're trying to make money on a shredder, right? It's just not going to work. Probably you're probably short term today, tomorrow, this week are going to lose money. But if it works out, and I think it will work out, it could not, but if it does, you'll make a lot. You can make a lot of money, but you have to be able to take those punches as they come. All right, Crypto Andy signing off. Have a good rest of your week. This is an opportunity, not a curse.